Hello, Timmy Nafso here, Executive Vice President and co-founder of FortisPay. A few years back, we were talking about Equifax and the large breach that Equifax had. Why this is important, a couple different things. Number one, they just let us know that there are settlements that are going to be paid. As a reminder, there are 147 million people whose data was compromised through this Equifax breach. They're now going to be paying up to $700 million to the victims of this breach. They also have a bunch of little perks as well if you were a victim of the breach. And it's a big settlement. People can go on and actually file for this so that they can actually see if they can claim any of the $700 million. The max amount is $20,000 per person for a payout cap. Of course, depending on how of a detriment it was to that individual. Was all of their data compromised? Did they experience something like identity theft? So on and so forth. Now, why this is important, and we're going to kind of go full circle with this regarding how it affects small and mid-sized businesses and the general public, right? The security of data is so important. When something like this happens to a company as large as Equifax, right? A bureau like Equifax, you start to recognize and realize, well, they're being targeted because they're so big. But there are those that target the extremely large from a market perspective, hackers that say, I'm going to go after the big fish. Then there are ones that attack large businesses, and then mid-sized businesses and small businesses, to the small theft that happens like shoplifting. So it happens at every single level. We as business owners and as a general public have to recognize this idea of confidence. When you are accepting payments or you're accepting social security numbers or people's personal data, privacy has become kind of this next hot topic that's occurring. And the breach of that, right, the loss of that data or not securing that data actually causes the general public to lose confidence in your business possibly. So we've done a lot of different videos on, securing data, password protection, your own protection of your personal data, the protection of your customers' data. This is very, very important. We have to take it very seriously because this is a small example of the responsibility and where it lies. So you as a business owner, if you are taking people's credit card numbers or social security numbers and address information and putting it on an Excel document on your computer or putting it on a drive or a cloud document, you are in danger of being hacked. And then you are then in danger of possible fines or lawsuits and so on and so forth. So if you don't think it can happen to you, believe that it can. The statistic shows that about 90% of businesses have already been hacked. They just don't know it, right? And it usually, when they discover it, it's a little bit too late. So have an IT company come, check your infrastructure, make sure you're secure, make sure you do PCI compliance scans to make sure your data integrity is where it needs to be. And if you have any questions, please comment and subscribe below. Thanks for listening.